And the Defiance Ball Club. Defiance will receive our opening kickoff. Regional finals here on WAI TV 29.
Deep for the Bulldogs from Defiance, number 3, Dan Johnson. And his running mate, number 48, Dan Kellemeyer.
Jamie Smitty on the return, and he crosses the 25 to the 28-yard line. Joe O'Neill on the stop for the specialty teams on the side of Walsh Jesuit. As we get underway, glad you could join us for our coverage of regional final action.
Defiance 10-1 on the season. And a fine defense. They gave up 37 points against Selenia for the only loss. Wapakoneta scored 27 and Van Wert 10. Other than that, they've been powerful when it comes to snuffing their opponent's offense.
Smitty gets the call up over the left side and finds the going tough. He's able to cross the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7. O'Neill again on the stop for the Warriors.
4 on the play, brings up 2nd and 6.
First time Defiance this deep into the playoffs. A run-dominated team.
Wagner gives to Smitty to the 36, where he's stacked up there again. Smitty, the big ball carrier here, has carried twice and also returned on the kickoff. On the stop for the Warriors that time, Mike Casario, 6 foot, 170-pound senior, putting the big stick on for Walsh.
Pick up the 3, brings up 3rd and a long 3.
Leader for the Warriors at his inside linebacker position, number 32, Joe O'Neill, and he is a wild man. Watch number 32 in the Marine.
3rd and 3, Smitty again. Pile drives to the 41, maybe the 42, dragging about 4 or 5 Warriors. Finally, they're able to haul him down, but he picks up the first down of the ball game. Again on the stop for the Warriors, Mike Casario.
Little help from Matt Tyler on that tackle. We'll take another shot at it and see 71. Tyler following up. Big hit by Casario, Mike Casario.
And off across the 45 to the 46-yard line goes Smitty. And they will ride him until there's no more to ride. Again, his 4th consecutive carry, and he picks up 4 more.
So far, Defiance, Mickey, hasn't tried to surprise us much. It's just been running right at the Walsh Warriors' strong defense.
A little bit of motion now for Defiance this time. First back on a quick dive play over the right side on the carry is Dan Johnson, 6 foot, 185 senior, but O'Neill shuts him down for about a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Helping out was Pat Robinette on that tackle. Immediately after the game, we'll have the Wine Auto Parts Player of the Game Award brought to you by Wine Auto Parts for high school folks, sponsoring high school sports for 4 years.
Wagner running the option play. Deep pitch to Smitty. Stiff arm trying to get out to the outside. Nice job by Smitty, but he's going to come up, I believe, shy of the first down. Great defensive play by Jeff Nuff. 6'1", 195-pound sophomore for the Warriors.
Also on the tackle, Jeff Sine. Jeff, the wide receiver, defensive back. He's 16 years old, junior. And this Walsh team, Mickey, is dominated by underclassmen.
4th down, we got a flag thrown. 4th and about a half a yard for Defiance, and it's going to be against Walsh, so that will give them a 1st down.
Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard gain, and the chain will move. Pretty obviously, you can see that right arm across the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, ball resting on the Walsh 44-yard line.
2 receivers split to the left. Johnson up over the right side, gets some good blocking to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 4 for Johnson as he's stockpiled there. Once again, O'Neill. Also in the neighborhood for the Warriors is Matt Tyler, 6'2", 225. Second and 6 now for Defiance at the Walsh 40.
Ball spotted on the 40-yard line.
Again on the ground, they ride Smitty up over the left. Nope, ball is loose. Back to the 46-yard line. And Johnson able to cover it back there, and he's popped by Vince Marsh, 5'8", 200-pound sophomore.
For the first time this evening, Defiance will be in a passing situation.
7 on the play brings up third.
And thus far, Mickey, it's been all on the ground for the white-clad Bulldogs.
Slot back to the right, 2 receivers split to the right. Wagner sprints that way. Little toss in the flat to Johnson. One-on-one. Ball is loose and Walsh recovers. Big stick on the part of the Warriors, and that's Joe O'Neill coming over there one-on-one. A great job. O'Neill with the pop, and we'll take a look and see who recovered that fumble.
Looks like Subtee on the recovery. And watch this hit by 32.
First and 10, Walsh Jesuit. Ball's on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the other side of the field, unable to pick that up. But Warrior ball for the first time this evening.
The ball carrier.
Rottinghouse stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but leg drive gets them about a yard on the play.
On the stop. Number
It'll
32.
be second down and 9 now for the Warriors. 6:58 remaining first quarter. We're scoreless first time the Warriors have an opportunity on the offensive side.
Pick up with 1 on the play. Brings up second and 9.
Good shot of the
ball on the 37.
head coach for the blue-clad Defiance team, Jerry Beauty, graduate of Findlay University.
Arnold on the sprint out, going to keep it, needs to cut inside. Nice twisting move. Oh boy, Randy, if he could have stayed on his feet, look out. Down to the, out to the 41, maybe the 42-yard line, so a nifty run by Arnold of about 4 yards.
They'll have to get the ball over the 46-yard line for the first down.
Pick up
As you can see, Arnold, nice move, spin move, got away from the would-be tackler.
If he could have stayed on his feet right there.
James Smitty with the missed tackle.
They're down in 6 now for the Warriors. A little bit of motion in the person of Jeff Sine. Handoff Rottinghouse, and he's stuck after about a 2-yard pickup. It'll be fourth down, and let's call it 3 for the Warriors.
On the stop. Smith to Scott. And Ward.
Good job defensively. Taken down by Tony Scott, linebacker, 6'2", 185-pound senior. Nice high spiral, driven back to the 15-yard line.
Smitty nowhere to go, and he's going to be cut down at the 22. We'll take a timeout. We're scoreless in the first quarter, 5:17 remaining. Back after this.
Robinette and Bayonne. The Defiance takes over first.
At Mr. Bulky Foods, you always buy in bulk and save. Mr. Bulky carries over 1,400 items with Akron's best selection of candies, pastas, coffees, teas, and spices from around the world. Mr. Bulky Foods is your chocolate candy-making headquarters. Buy a pinch or buy a pound, buy in bulk and save at Mr. Bulky's. Open 7 days a week at the Plaza at Chapel Hill and in Montrose in the West Market Plaza. Remember, always buy in bulk and save at Mr. Bulky's.
I'm sorry. With your credit rating, we can't finance this car.
My ex-wife ran up the debt, not me.
Sorry.
But I've got a steady job.
Can't help you, pal.
At Claiborne Ford Chrysler Plymouth, your past credit rating is history. Got your new wheels picked out?
You know I was bankrupt.
Not a problem.
So I need a co-signer?
Nope. Claiborne will show you the way to reestablish your credit on the spot. At Claiborne Ford Chrysler Plymouth, no one is turned down for credit reasons. That's why you're closer to the car, truck, or van you need and the credit you deserve.
So, what do you think? Look, talk to me. I'm impressed. I want those qualities on our team. Think we can get them? Let's go ask.
Hey, that's Aaron Scout.
Come over here a second, son.
Yeah, you. Want the show, baby?
Would you turn around? You know if these sweats come in teal? Is that seam double-stitched? You like the way it flows?
Looking for tough athletic wear? Get Russell Athletic. Get
tough.
At Whole Shop Incorporated, computerized lasers use low-cost computer programs to replace costly dies. This eliminates tooling charges, reduces turnaround time, and makes changes quick and easy. And there's no deburring needed. There's also no heat, so metal, rubber, plastic, wood, cork, and other materials can be cut within 5/1000th accuracy. Get your ideas off the drawing board today.
Call Whole Shop Incorporated, 1-800-837-1710.
Welcome back as we get set now for the second offensive thrust by the Defiance Ball Club at their own 21, and they go right back to Smitty up over the right side of the 25. Give him 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
On the stop.
Nice punt. Good work by the Walsh special teams, pinning Defiance deep in their own territory. Defiance comes out right again, not doing anything fancy. Mickey, power plays, off tackle.
Wagner running the option play, looking to pitch to Smitty, but keeps it himself. First down and hustles out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. First down, Jeff Sine runs him out of bounds, 5'11", 170 junior.
Run out of bounds by number 3.
Good lead block by the right offensive guard.
First down,
Andon Shady for the Defiance Bulldogs as Defiance picks up their second first down. 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go first quarter.
Ball is at the 33. Go back to Smitty, and he hurls a pile.
Number 40, Jamie.
He comes out to about the 38-yard line where the Warriors stack it up right there. Give them 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. .405 remaining here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Defiance so far has had the better of Walsh, but haven't been able to put any points on the board. One-on-one. Nice pass down the left sideline and run out of bounds. Nice pass by Wagner and a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch that time by Jesse Smith. And he's run out of bounds on the near sideline by John Powers.
John Powers had pretty good defensive coverage. Wonderful the way that young man cut that ball over his shoulder. That is a tough one to catch.
Perfect pass by Wagner. Sets it up first down and 10 for Defiance at the Walsh 41. Smitty loose in the secondary down to about the 27-yard line, and he's tripped up right there. Warnke on the stop for the Warriors.
On the stop, Derek Warnke.
Excellent blocking by the interior of that Defiance Bulldog line. Nice trap block on Marsh for the Warriors.
First and 10 now for Defiance. Quick hitter Smitty popped at the line, busts a tackle. 20, slammed to the turf at about the 17-yard line. On the stop that time, John Smitty.
Got an isolation on Smitty, as you can see. Ran through the first would-be tackler. Pat Robinette unable to wrap him up.
Smitty with a nice tackle. He's made several so far here for the Warriors. Been on some stops, and they go Smitty up over the left side down to about the 15-yard line. This time the Warriors do a nice job defensively.
On the stop, Vince Marsh. And
another shot of Smitty. And you can see the surge by the blockers from Defiance blowing the Warriors off the line of scrimmage thus far, Mickey.
The Warriors stiffened last time Defiance had the football. This time the Bulldogs at the 15-yard line of Walsh. Handoff Johnson, hole over the right side, pops to the outside, 10-5, cuts inside, touchdown.
Number 3, Dan Johnson, touchdown.
Good play selection by Defiance, counter play. You got the pursuit going in one direction. Johnson sprung it over the other side. And never a doubt once he was past the line of scrimmage as the Bulldogs from Defiance take the early lead here. 2 minutes, 42 seconds to go, first quarter.
Corey Cook.
On to attempt the extra point.
Timeout.
Corey Cook.
Walsh Jesuit.
Little confusion for Walsh defensively on this extra point attempt. Corey Cook doubles as a split in for Defiance. He's 5'10" and 150 pounds. Walsh on the season opened against Warren, PA, with a 41-0 win, and it looked good for Jerry Reardon and the troops to open with such a convincing win against Warren, which normally has pretty good teams. Then a 35-7 romp over Brunswick in the second game of the season. They beat Youngstown East 34-14, defeated Aspen 21-7, and then shut out Kent Roosevelt 24-10 before they went down a defeat to Middle Lake Catholic 20-10. Finished out the season with wins over Hoban, Canton Central Catholic, Lakewood St. Ed's 21-0, Akron St. Bede's 21.
Extra point is blocked. We come to the 2:42 mark of the first quarter with our score. It's Defiance 6 and Walsh nothing. Back after this.
If hair loss is affecting the way you feel about yourself, then do something about it.
And it doesn't matter if it's wet or dry, it always looks good, really. And no matter how close you get, you can't tell.
For a free brochure, call Hairline Replacement and Transplant Clinic at 1-800-274-TONY.
I'm sorry. With your credit rating, we can't finance this car.
My ex-wife ran up the debt, not me.
Sorry.
But I've got a steady job.
Can't help you, pal.
At Claiborne Ford Chrysler Plymouth, your past credit rating is history. Got your new wheels picked out?
You know I was bankrupt.
Not a problem.
So I need a co-signer?
Nope. Claiborne will show you the way to reestablish your credit on the spot. At Claiborne Ford Chrysler Plymouth, no one is turned down for credit reasons. That's why you're closer to the car, truck, or van you need and the credit you deserve.
So, what do you think? It looks tough to me. I'm impressed. I want those qualities on our team. Think we can get them? Let's go ask.
Hey, that's Ellie says Scout.
Could you come over here a second, son?
Yeah, you. Want to the show, baby?
Could you turn around? You know if these sweats come in teal? Is that seam double-stitched? Do you like the way it flows?
Looking for tough athletic wear? Get Russell Athletic. Get tough.
6-0 our score as Defiance goes right through Walsh on that drive. And they put a touchdown up on the board, 6-0. Walsh will have their second opportunity on offense.
Gate for Walsh Jesuit. Number 11, Derek Warnke. John Powers.
Jerry Reardon at the reins of the Walsh Jesuit team, 92-49-2 over 15 years.
Warnke on the return up to the 30-yard line and stopped right there. Even though it's the second possession, Randy, for Walsh, it's critical that they get something going here as their defense was manhandled on that drive. And 3 and out, their first offensive series.
Have to be impressed with this Defiance squad thus far, pushing this big Walsh squad around like that. And as I mentioned earlier, Walsh stingy on the defense, only giving 71 points up in 11 contests.
Rottinghouse popped in the backfield, loses maybe 2.
But Rottinghouse.
Crashing in from his linebacker position, number 63, Adam Schlade.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up second and 11. Ball spotted.
Randy, it may be at this point, Defiance defense playing against the run. Walsh may have to open up the running by throwing the football.
On the season, Walsh has completed over 57% of their passes. And they've got Derek Warnke, very dangerous receiver.
Warnke in the flat catches the football, but nailed right at the 30. That's back to the original line of scrimmage, and he is buried there.
Number 21, Jesse Smith.
Excellent coverage by Defiance.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 11. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Warnke on the season, 565 yards through the air off of 44 receptions.
That line by Defiance really stacked up on the line of scrimmage. Rottinghouse needs a stiff arm to get in the secondary, but he's cut down at the 34-yard line. It'll be fourth down, and the Warriors will have to kick.
Stop, number 30, Tony Scott.
Defiance with a 26-3 win last week in their regional opener, and they've been the dominating force thus far in this contest.
Driving kick to Smitty at the 35 on the run, the 40, hit and punished at about the 43-yard line.
Taken down by Mike Verone.
And Verone.
Looks like we'll get about one more play here in the first quarter. 29 seconds to go.
43-yard line.
Defiance leading 6-0 with that block extra point by the Warriors.
This time the Warriors punish Smitty at the line of scrimmage. Still able to pick out about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 as we come to the close of the first quarter. Our score, it's Defiance 7 and Walsh nothing. Second quarter action on WAI TV 29 right around the corner after this timeout.
That's the end of the first quarter. The Defiance Bulldogs 6.
When you really want to stop, shop at Wine Auto Parts for your brake part needs. Quality parts and quality people. Wine Auto Parts since 1929.
Staying in touch means safety and business. Get in touch with Tri-City Communications, a Cellular One authorized agent. Tri-City, the #1 aerial leader in sales and service, specializes in cellular technology. From mini handhelds to car phones, Tri-City Communications has the cellular expertise provided by knowledgeable factory-trained cellular specialists. Tri-City Communications can and will custom design your communication system. When staying in touch means business, get in touch with Tri-City Communications, a Cellular One authorized agent.
Akron Canton's best quality used vehicles are at Toth Buick Pontiac GMC Truck. Our used cars and trucks must pass a 30-point inspection test, and only at Toth's will you see the service record for the used vehicle of your choice. Our used vehicles are delivered with a full tank of gas, and your first oil change at Toth's is free. See Toth Buick Pontiac GMC Truck on Arlington Road at I-77 in Akron for a great selection of used cars, trucks, and vans.
A word of caution. If you're involved in an auto accident, remember, where you have your car repaired is your choice, not your insurance company's. Exercise that right and select an auto collision repair center with the highest quality standards. At Medulla's Body Shop, 536 West Avenue in Talmadge, you're going to be satisfied. Make your choice Medulla's Body Shop. Old-fashioned quality and service with the latest up-to-date technology to repair your new car right. It's your choice. When staying in touch means safety and business, get in touch with Tri-City Communications, a Cellular One authorized agent. Tri-City, the #1 aerial leader in sales and service, specializes in cellular technology. From mini handhelds to car phones, Tri-City Communications has the cellular expertise provided by knowledgeable factory-trained cellular specialists. Tri-City Communications can and will custom design your communication system. When staying in touch means business, get in touch with Tri-City Communications, a Cellular One authorized agent.
For Defiance.
On the stop, Jeff nothing.
You know what they need to do to that kid? Just punish him. Hold him up. get 5 or 6 guys every play to wear them down and hit a nice tackle that time for the Warriors.
Jumped up on the tackle. Good blocking. Shielded Joe O'Neill off, and Smitty almost broke that one.
Draw play, Smitty. 50, twists for a first down.
The ball carrier.
At the Warrior 46.
Jamie Smitty.
Defiance mixing it up.
Cesario and O'Neill.
Walsh will have to watch for that counter play that they used successfully earlier. You start having that pursuit and really going after that first back through in Smitty, and he's had a lot of success. You start keying on him, and then they pop that counter, or in that case, a draw play.
Wagner reaches under, goes left side. Smitty popped at the line of scrimmage, but drives forward to about the 45-yard line. A pickup of 2 for Defiance. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ryan Rosso on the tackle. Again, Walsh shifting into more of a rush-type defense, Mickey. Stacking the line of scrimmage.
2nd and a short 8.
So far, just one pass thrown by Defiance. And it looks like the Bulldogs will take a timeout, and we'll do the same. 10:33 to go, second quarter, 6-0 Defiance.
At Whole Shop Incorporated, computerized lasers use low-cost computer programs to replace costly dies. This eliminates tooling charges, reduces turnaround time, and makes changes quick and easy. And there's no deburring needed. There's also no heat, so metal, rubber, plastic, wood, cork, and other materials can be cut within 5/1000th accuracy. Get your ideas off the drawing board today.
Call Whole Shop Incorporated, 1-800-837-1710.
Relatives in for a visit? Need an extra guest bed or a new sofa bed? You should consider a futon from Roland Futon in Kent. A futon is a flexible yet supportive mattress, much more versatile than traditional bedding when combined with any of our wide selection of wood or metal frames. The futon makes the most comfortable, affordable sofa sleeper today. Treat your holiday guests to a wonderful night's sleep and yourself to a great sofa bed.
Roland Futon, now with 2 locations in Chapel Hill and Kent.
Hi, I'm Fred Franks from Akron Auto Clinic, and I have some great news. As you know, to find a qualified mechanic, certification is important. And new to this year, an advanced computer performance test was given to the master technicians. That's the best. And only 5% passed. Well, our master mechanic, Marty, he passed from the top 2%. USA Today called him about an article. I don't care how difficult the problem is with your car. Give us a call. Making your car run better at Akron Auto Clinic.
If hair loss is affecting the way you feel about yourself, then do something about it.
And it doesn't matter if it's wet or dry, it always looks good, really. And no matter how close you get, you can't tell.
For a free brochure, call Hairline Replacement and Transplant Clinic at 1-800-274-TONY.
Brad Wagner, the quarterback from Defiance, number 16, saw that the Warriors had the line of scrimmage stacked and called a timeout. Immediately after the game, we'll have the Wine Auto Parts Player of the Game Award. Wine Auto Parts since 1929.
What are you recommending over there this week? Since the cold weather, we're predicting snow next week.
Anco winter blades, unfortunately. That's the ones wrapped in rubber so the ice doesn't get
Second and 8 on the 44.
Arms and blade.
Wagner, big pump fires, incomplete, and Warnke looking for the interception. He would have been gone.
Intended receiver, Corey Cook, on a slant pattern. Mickey, they've had a tremendous amount of success against the run. Walsh stacks against the run. They go to the air and way off of line. Again, Walsh sticking with that six-man line.
Two linebackers this time as they double the receivers, and they go to Smitty, and the Warriors are right there. Casario again on the stop for Walsh.
4th and 5, the ball resting on the 41-yard line. As you can see, Walsh not fooled on that one.
John Powers back to receive this punt at his own 10-yard line, and joining him back there is Jeff Sine. High snap to Smitty, but able to get it away, and looks like it's going to hit at the 5 and kick in, so the Warriors will come out to the 20. And Randy, a big series for the Walsh Warriors. Again, at the start of the series for Defiance, getting pushed around a bit, but the defense stiffened. Now let's see if the offense can't get something going, possibly through the air.
Always a good sign for the coaches to make the adjustments that are needed. We spotted it right away. Coach Reardon decided to stack the line of scrimmage and shut down the pass, shut down the run, invite Defiance to throw the ball. And at least in that brief series, it was successful.
Twin receivers to the right, a little bit of motion by Powers back on the ground to Rottinghouse, and stuck again behind the line of scrimmage. Big, fast, and quick. That's the way to describe this Defiance defense.
Rottinghouse. Nowhere to go. 2nd and a long 10. Ball resting on the 19-yard line. And you're right, Mickey. I think that if Walsh wants to get it done, they're going to have to light it up. See if they can find Warnke.
Arnold going to get blitzed and going to go down at the 10.
24 shooting in from his defensive backfield position is Abel Ramirez. And Arnold, not a chance. Breakdown in blocking assignments, obviously on that. And now we've got 3rd and 20. Ball on the 10.5 yard line. Somebody missed their man.
Twin receivers come to the right. They've got one-on-one coverage. See if Arnold doesn't sprint that way and try to get him the ball. No, they stay on the ground, and Rottinghouse piled up again behind the line of scrimmage. They've got that one-on-one coverage, Randy. They may take advantage of that later in the ball game, but this time Rottinghouse again stuck behind the line of scrimmage. He has a total of 2 yards and 6 carries.
Halftime, Mickey, I'm going to see if I can find Bill Rico and do an interview with the Walsh Jesuit principal. Bill's been at the realm at Walsh over the years and was the original football coach for the Warriors. We'll pull up the range with the score. Defiance 6, Walsh nothing. Don't go away.
At Whole Shop Incorporated, computerized lasers use low-cost computer programs to replace costly dies. This eliminates tooling charges, reduces turnaround time, and makes changes quick and easy. And there's no deburring needed. There's also no heat, so metal, rubber, plastic, wood, cork, and other materials can be cut within 5/1000th accuracy. Get your ideas off the drawing board today.
Call Whole Shop Incorporated, 1-800-837-1710.
Hi, I'm Fred Franks from Akron Auto Clinic, and I have some great news. As you know, to find a qualified mechanic, certification is important. And new to this year, an advanced computer performance test was given to the master technicians. That's the best. And only 5% passed. Well, our master mechanic, Marty, he passed in the top 2%. USA Today called him about an article. I don't care how difficult the problem is with your car. Give us a call. Making your car run better at Akron Auto Clinic.
has a better idea when it comes to improving gas mileage. The real truth is, a well-tuned engine is still the only solution. Shop Wyans for all your tune-up needs. Wyan Auto Parts since 1929.
At Mr. Bulky Foods, you always buy in bulk and save. Mr. Bulky carries over 1,400 items with Akron's best selection of candies, pastas, coffees, teas, and spices from around the world. Mr. Bulky Foods is your chocolate candy-making headquarters. Buy a pinch or buy a pound, buy in bulk and save at Mr. Bulky's. Open 7 days a week at the Plaza at Chapel Hill and in Montrose in the West Market Plaza. Remember, always buy in bulk and save at Mr. Bulky's. You dream it, Renner & Renner will build it. With 25 years' experience, Renner & Renner Construction is ready to customize new homes with vaulted entries, spacious kitchens and baths, customized fireplaces, and more. All await you in your new dream home built by Renner & Renner Construction. Renner & Renner builds it wherever your site is in Northeast Ohio. It can all come true for you when you visit their model home just off Route 14 in Ravenna or call for an appointment at 296-0333.
Quick hitter this time. Johnson struggles to about the 30. And that's where the Walsh defense says no more as they slam him to the turf. Mark it at the 31. A pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Defiance.
Defiance, an excellent territory where the kicking game is starting to become important, and field position belongs to Defiance right now. Fumble.
Could be a big play here if Walsh can come up with it on the far sideline, and it's going to belong to Defiance. Terrible pitch by Wagner, as the Warriors did an excellent job in reading that play, Randy, as we'll probably see it here, and the ball came loose on a bad pitch.
Wagner, excellent work defensively. Warriors sniffing that option play out and unfortunately unable to retrieve the loose ball. The ball now resting on the 43-yard line, 3rd and 18. Defiance, not a passing team.
Mike Casario again over there with an excellent defensive play. Draw to Smitty, and he's cut down at the 39-yard line. So the Warriors defense again rises to the occasion and will force another Defiance punt.
Last week, as I mentioned, Defiance with a nice 26-3 win over Holland Springfield. As we take another look at Smitty, tripped up on that draw play, and the Warriors deep to receive this one.
This
short
time, punt slides off and should give the Warriors some pretty good field position. And they'll mark it at the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. 6:37 remaining in the second quarter. 6-0. Our score.
Good shot of Coach Reardon having a discussion with his ace quarterback, Rick Arnold. As Rick tries to get the Warriors untracked, averaging 26 points a contest, and thus far, Mickey, they've been, quite honest, they've been pretty miserable offensively thus far early in this game.
Arnold on the keeper, needs a block, gets it, cuts inside across the green, and across the 25 to the 27. So a nifty run by Arnold picks up 7.
Abel Ramirez on the tackle. Nice gain on that option play, and you can see Arnold not afraid to tuck it in and run it, and he's done that all season long.
Again, the Warrior receivers getting one-on-one coverage. 2nd down and 3 for the Warriors. They go to Rottinghouse. He trips, tries to get out to the outside, and lunges for the 1st down. He's going to be a tad shy as he gets up to about the 29-yard line.
Boy, that's going to be awfully close. I think they're going to have to measure. Just depends on the spot of the ball. We'll see if it's a left foot spot or a right foot spot.
5:48 remaining.
They're going to bring the chains clear across the field, and again, I think that might have been a left foot spot, which may favor the Warriors. We'll see. Critical position for the officials, and a long hike for the chain gang.
They need the work. They need the work. Let's see if the Warriors can get their first down of the night, and they come up a tad short. So now it's going to be 3rd and inches for the Warriors.
David Butt reports to the ticket booth on the north side.
I mentioned earlier, Mickey, that Arnold on the season is not afraid to tuck the ball in and run the ball. 433 yards on the season running the ball. 150 in losses. Now, don't count that against him because he's the quarterback, and he's going to drop back and have a few of those sacks during the season. 283 net yards. But obviously, when he decides to run the ball, he's very effective.
Sign to the right, Warnke to the left. 3rd and inches for the Warriors. Clock moving now, 5:45 to go in the first half. Defiance defense really stacked on the line of scrimmage. Nice play by Arnold, good call. They used the safe quarterback sneak to move the chains across the 30 and pick up the Warrior first down.
First down was Jesuit. Ball spotted on the 30-yard line.
Trying to gain some field position. The Walsh punching the ball over the 30-yard line against this strong Bulldog defense from Defiance, Ohio. Western part of Ohio.
Sign in motion to the right. Arnold sprints that way, gets a block from Roninghouse, tucks it up, and hesitates and goes down at the 27.
Big hit. Adam Shady.
On the sack.
He's been very active from his defensive line or linebacker position. Lines up actually at a sort of a defensive end, but they deal a lot with the tackle and other inside linebacker.
2nd down and 12 for the Warriors back at the 28-yard line. Arnold, straight drop. They come in on him, avoids the rush, and goes down.
Okay, Arnold. Back.
Give credit to Brent Stockman.
Brought down by 79,
Brent
James Bridler.
Blitzed in from his linebacker position. Watch number 37 come crashing in here and really disrupted Arnold. Arnold had to tuck it in. And thus far, Mickey, Defiance is not giving Rick Arnold any time at all. And the pass blocking is breaking down.
Well, they're blitzing so many people, the Warriors will have to probably go with the short routes, and they'll pick up 5 on the offense, on the defensive offsides call against Defiance. It'll set up now a 3rd down and 12 for the Warriors. Have to try to look for the short routes.
Quick hitter on that slant play to Warnke would probably work.
After the penalty, 5 yards, 3rd and 12.
You can see Arnold with the long cadence, drawing Defiance offside, 3rd and 12.
Hand off Roninghouse right side.
Oh, almost.
And he's cut down at the 32-yard line. Nice tackle that time.
Tony Scott in on the tackle, and had he got around number 30, Tony Scott, he was off to the races. Roninghouse on the season, 1,045 yards rushing the ball, but unable to turn the corner, and the Warriors will punt away. Nearly blocked.
Smitty on the run makes a diving catch at the 44. 2:58 remaining 2nd quarter. We'll take a timeout. Our score, Defiance 6, Walsh nothing.
Takes over. First and 10. Ball started on the 44-yard line.
If hair loss is affecting the way you feel about yourself, then do something about it.
And it doesn't matter if it's wet or dry, it always looks good, really. And no matter how close you get, you can't tell.
For a free brochure, call Hairline Replacement and Transplant Clinic at 1-800-274-TONY.
At Mr. Bulky Foods, you always buy in bulk and save. Mr. Bulky carries over 1,400 items with Akron's best selection of candies, pastas, coffees, teas, and spices from around the world. Mr. Bulky Foods is your chocolate candy-making headquarters. Buy a pinch or buy a pound, buy in bulk and save at Mr. Bulky's. Open 7 days a week at the Plaza at Chapel Hill and in Montrose in the West Market Plaza. Remember, always buy in bulk and save at Mr. Bulky's.
I'm sorry. With your credit rating, we can't finance this car.
My ex-wife ran up a debt, not me.
Sorry.
But I've got a steady job.
Can't help you, pal.
At Claiborne Ford Chrysler Plymouth, your past credit rating is history. Got your new wheels picked out?
You know I was bankrupt.
Not a problem.
So I need a co-signer?
Nope. Claiborne will show you the way to reestablish your credit on the spot. At Claiborne Ford Chrysler Plymouth, no one is turned down for credit reasons. That's why you're closer to the car, truck, or van you need and the credit you deserve.
A word of caution. If you're involved in an auto accident, remember, where you have your car repaired is your choice, not your insurance company's. Exercise that right and select an auto collision repair center with the highest quality standards. At Padula's Body Shop, 536 West Avenue in Talmadge, you're going to be satisfied. Make your choice Padula's Body Shop. Old-fashioned quality and service with the latest up-to-date technology to repair your new car right. It's your choice.
So, what do you think? Look, talk to me. I'm impressed. I want those qualities on our team. Think we can get them? Let's go ask.
Hey, that's LA6
Could you come over here a second, son?
Yeah, you. On to the show, baby.
Could you turn around? You know if these sweats come in teal? Is that seam double-stitched? Do you like the way it flows?
Looking for tough athletic wear? Get Russell Athletic. Get tough.
When you really want your car to start, shop Wyan Auto Parts. Great starts with great parts. Wyan Auto Parts since 1929.
First down for Defiance. Clock moving now. 2:50 is Wagner on the sprint out right. Got room to run. Fires to Smitty. Incomplete at the 49-yard line as Joe O'Neill puts a lick on him.
Incomplete.
If you just joined us, we have 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go, second quarter. Regional final game with Defiance 6 and the Walsh Warriors 0. Both of these fine teams 10-1 coming into this contest.
Back on the ground to Smitty. 2, maybe 3 yards.
40, Jamie Smitty.
Mike Casario again on the stop with O'Neill. Give him 3 on the play, 3rd and 7. 2:30 remaining first half. Two receivers to the right. Wagner sprints that way. The Warriors chase him. Fires on the run. Intercepted by Warnke. 50 and on to the 45-yard line.
Derek Warnke had that planned perfectly from his safety position. Read that all the way as Wagner tried to sprint right and telegraph that pass from the very beginning. Number 11 was already off on that one, and you can see perfectly executed intercept and taken out at the Defiance 47-yard line Walsh with the best field position of this contest.
See if the Warriors can take advantage of it. Clock moving inside of 2 minutes. They trail by 6. And Arnold sprints right, looks for Warnke across the middle, fires, and nearly picked off.
Wow, that was just about a turnabout.
A pass from Arnold.
Arnold throwing the ball into double coverage.
Blake on the coverage, number 27.
Blake nearly picked that off, and
first, second and 10. Ball spotted on the 46.
You could see there was no hope for that one. Warnke double teamed. Second and 10.
Arnold, quick hitter, and cut down.
Number 31.
A couple of maybe 4 yards on the play.
On the stop.
Gaybell on the cover, on the carry. Short gain, about 3.5 yards.
3 on the play.
First time we've seen Gaybell with the carry.
6 foot 180 senior. Picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 7 now for the Warriors.
Gaybell 181 yards rushing on the season. As we find ourselves in another passing situation. Twins right.
1:10 remaining. Fires. Warnke needs to move. Puts it on. 40. Struggling. 38-yard line. About a yard shy of the first down.
Reardon will call timeout. He's got a tough decision to make. 4th and 1. 57 seconds to go. Second quarter.
Timeout. Walsh, Jesuit.
And coming up immediately after the game, Mickey, we're going to have to decide which one of these Walsh Warriors is going to get the Wine Auto Parts Player of the Game Award. We've been doing that for how many years now?
4+.
4+ years. And if the car is going way past you, you don't know how to repair the thing. You don't have to repair the car to buy Wine Auto Parts. You can always just tell your mechanic that you should use Wyand's parts because they support our kids.
And tune in to that car care show that you have on Sunday.
This is the replay of that last play where we had a little flare blast to Warnke and a nice move there. But good pursuit by the Bulldogs from Defiance, and that defense made this call tough. 4th and 1.
So on 4th down,
Jerry Reardon
the Warriors will go for it.
keeps his offense in, and he's going to go for it.
That Jesse Smith is guarding Warnke and giving him some room on the routes. So maybe we'll see some of those short ones to Warnke here in the second half. We've got flags all over the place.
Offside Defiance. And that'll move the chains and give the Warriors a first down inside the Defiance 35-yard line.
53 seconds remaining in the first half. The Warriors would like to get one going into the locker room here. Keep in mind that they do receive the third quarter kickoff. So a touchdown here, Randy, and getting the ball back at the third quarter would really be a morale booster for this Warrior ball club.
Since we don't have a band from the Walsh Jesuit High School to represent us, I don't think we're going to have a band show at halftime, but we are going to get an interview in with Bill Rico, the principal at Walsh, and he's been there for a long time, folks, since about 1965. And what a program. A program that everyone in the viewing audience can be proud of.
Getting it done on the field, basketball courts, golf courses, every sport, and also, most important, in the classroom.
Absolutely. They're known probably more for their academics than they are for their scholastics, and boy, they do it well there too, don't they? Wrestling, basketball, soccer, and this year the girls' soccer team.
Girls doing well over at Walsh. 1st and 10. There's that short route to Warnke. It's open. Flag is thrown 25, 24-yard line, and that's the type of thing that they need to do to loosen that defense.
We may have an illegal block here on this play. Crack back or clip. Yes, it's a clipping call called against Walsh. Let's see if we can pick it up here. Slight push to the back. What do you say? It was an illegal block. He did push him from behind. But they shouldn't call that a clip. They should call that a push. Bad decision by one of the Warriors on making that push because Warnke had it right at the end. You can see. Good call by the officials.
Pushed him in the side of the shoulder pad. Arnold down the middle of Warnke right there.
Wow. Pushing and shoving going on between Derek Warnke and Jesse Smith. 41 seconds to go. And I don't know. I think maybe I get the yellow hanky on that one, partner.
Second down now for the Warriors. 41 seconds to go. Arnold reaches under. Straight drop. Shorts to Warnke. Now he flips it over.
Oh, wide open. Gable was wide open. No one within 8 yards. And
he was gone, my friend.
Almost
he was gone.
Walked into the
gone.
We'll see it again.
Beautiful fake pump.
Arnold had to put a little loft on that ball because he had a defender in his face, but you could see he had 15 yards of real estate between him and the nearest defender.
30, he was gone.
3rd and 20.
Nice call. Good play design. Flip to O'Neal. He should recover it. On the run and takes it all the way back to the 30-yard line with the clock moving. 25 seconds.
Nobody from Defiance calling timeout. Finally, with 20 seconds to go, someone from the Defiance sideline decides that, hey, guess what? It's 4th down and call it a mile and a half.
47. 4th and 47.
Let's see, that's Tribble Road, and they've got the 4th down marker on I-71.
Oh, the Warriors should go to the locker room trailing 6-0.
4th and 47, the ball spotted on the 30-yard line.
$20 seconds to go. Of course, the Warriors will make sure they get this punted away. Now, if I was Defiance, Mickey, I'm going for the block right here. I'm sending 11 white-clad Bulldogs at that punter.
Exactly. And they kind of hold it up for the return. A high kick at the 45 gets a beautiful Walsh roll down to the 30, and that's going to be it. I'm sure the Defiance Ball Club with 9 seconds remaining will down it and head to the locker room with this 6-0 lead. Our only score came at the 2:42 mark of the first quarter as Dan Johnson, after a nifty drive by Defiance, went over from 15 yards out. The extra point was blocked. And we come to the end of the first half with our score. The Defiance Bulldogs 6 and the Walsh Jesuit Warriors nothing. We'll be back on WAI TV 29 after this timeout.
When staying in touch means safety and business, get in touch with Tri-City Communications, a Cellular One authorized agent. Tri-City, the #1 area leader in sales and service, specializes in cellular technology. From mini handhelds to car phones, Tri-City Communications has the cellular expertise provided by knowledgeable factory-trained cellular specialists. Tri-City Communications can and will custom design your communication system. When staying in touch means business, get in touch with Tri-City.
Have you ever tried to find a fan belt for a diamond? Wyan Auto Parts blows away the competition when it comes to rare and hard-to-find parts. Wyan Auto Parts since 1929.
We're on the sidelines at halftime, and next to me has been a fixture at Walsh Jesuit since around 1965. Bill Rico. Bill, congratulations on your great school and the great job you and the staff have done over the years.
Thank you very much. It's been a real team effort at our school really since 1965. That's the concept we've used. And we have a tremendous faculty and staff, and we also have a great, believe me, a tremendous student body.
Bill, over the years, Walsh has been known for great teams, and you've established that reputation, but more importantly, the academics. And I got to tell you the truth, I know about it. I think most people in the area know about the academics. It plays an important part.
It certainly does. You know, about 99% of our students go on to four-year colleges. We're very proud of that. We're also very proud of the fact that over 50% of our students make first or second honors, and that's a real credit to the type of individuals they are. I happen to be one who believes that if you have a good academic program, a good discipline program, that carries over into the athletic arenas and all the extracurricular activities.
That was going to be my next question. How can you have such great students and great athletes? You say it's the discipline.
Right. I think today in any activities, whether it's drama, music, or athletics, you have to have some smarts and some intelligence to perform. And believe you me, I found that out since I've been in Jesuit education. I can remember when we've had teams that were 180 pounds, 185 pounds, and we would give away 40 and 50 pounds a man in the line, and we would still win because we always would outthink and outsmart our opponents. We were well prepared for them. Our kids are very disciplined, and I think that's a real key to our success.
Girls, been there a couple of years now. All of a sudden, the girls' soccer team's winning. What's going on here?
Well, I'll tell you what, the girls are just like our men. They're very intelligent young kids. Last year they started soccer. They didn't have a real good year, but they were in its infancy. We had a young team, and everybody came back this year. Plus, we had a few freshman girls that came in that were very, very good. And all of a sudden, they're 18-2 and lose a real good Hudson team in the district. We're very proud of our girls' athletic program.
Congratulations, Bill. And guess what? Us in Summit County, we're proud of you and your facility, too.
Thank you, and I really appreciate Channel 29 televising our games and making us a big part of your program.
Thanks, Bill. We'll be back with football action right after this. Don't even touch that remote.
I'm sorry. With your credit rating, we can't finance this car.
My ex-wife ran up the debt, not me.
Sorry.
But I've got a steady job.
Can't help you, pal.
At Claiborne Ford Chrysler Plymouth, your past credit rating is history. Got your new wheels picked out?
You know I was bankrupt.
Not a problem.
So I need a co-signer?
Nope. Claiborne will show you the way to reestablish your credit on the spot. At Claiborne Ford Chrysler Plymouth, no one is turned down for credit reasons. That's why you're closer to the car, truck, or van you need and the credit you deserve.
Bruce Drennan Sports Talk, Mondays at 6 on TV 29.
Warriors will receive the second half kickoff, trailing 6-0. And line drive kick, and the Warriors should come away with good field position. Outside on the cut, nice job up to about the 34-yard line. Not a bad return that time by John Powers.
On the return.
On the stop, number 27, Tim Hollenstein.
And the Warriors will take over, the ball resting on their own 34-yard line.
Walsh Jesuit.
First and 10 now for the Warriors, trailing 6-0. And they go back on the ground this time. Rottinghouse, not much there. That's the way it's been the whole first half. Rottinghouse with a total of 6 yards in the first half. 9 carries. Second down and 10 now for the Warriors.
Ball resting on the 34-yard line. 11:13 to go, third quarter. Defiance 6, Walsh nothing. If you have just joined us, Defiance owned the first quarter.
Flat pass, beautiful slide and catch at the 41-yard line by Warnke. And that's that short out route.
Reardon made an adjustment in the second quarter, Mickey, when he stacked the defensive line and dared Defiance to throw the ball. And that really turned the tide because Defiance was pushing the Warriors all over the field. Now it's up to the offense to get going. And they didn't have much to cheer about in the first half. If they're going to get in the end zone, they're going to have to get number 11, Warnke, or possibly Jeff Sign, number 3, loose with some passes, or the horse, Rottinghouse, with runs like that, which he didn't do in the first quarter or the second quarter because they didn't have the blocking, and mostly because Defiance was all over the field like wild men. Good work by Rottinghouse.
It's Rottinghouse's best run of the night, 5 yards. Gives the Warriors a first down at the 46. They trail 6-0. Trying to get it going here in the second half, and Rottinghouse picks up 2, maybe 3 this time as they stack it up. But once again, Randy, I think it's going to be to where the Warriors are going to have to put it up a little bit more and again run those short routes. I think the quick hitches, the quick slants will work for the Warriors.
It looks as if the defensive formation by Defiance would allow that slant, but it has to be a quick slant because they're shooting those linebackers and giving Arnold virtually no time to pick out his receivers.
Arnold on the sprint, this time gets good blocking, fakes a pump, now tries to get out to the outside, picks up some good yardage down to the 46-yard line. It'll be third down and 2 for the Warriors.
That's more like it, putting pressure on the flat area. They didn't do that in the first half. You can see Arnold with the pump fake, tucks it in and turns the corner and dives forward to the Defiance 46-yard line, 3rd and 2.
Arnold with 17 yards on the ground. Third down and 2 for the Warriors at the 46. Handoff Rottinghouse, looks, finds, leg drives down to the 45. Going to be a little bit shy of the first down by maybe half a yard.
Pulled his way for that extra half a yard, but again, 4th and 1. Reardon with a decision, and it looks as if he's leaving the offense in there, and they're going to go for it. Gamble this early, third quarter, 9 minutes, 28 seconds to go. This would give Defiance excellent field position if they don't convert this 4th and short 1.
Or keep the Warrior drive alive and a penalty.
That'll do it. That'll make up the decision. And now, I'm going to bet that they punt the ball. What do you say, partner? What do you say? Come on, come on.
Ball schedule it. Brings it back 5. Brings up 4th, still about 6.
Vidito be in to punt the ball. 5'11", 170-pound junior.
Dave has done an outstanding job
Fake
tonight.
Punt. And Defiance reads it and throws the Warriors for a loss. Joe O'Neill tried to follow 2 blockers, and the Bulldogs melted out and will take over on the Walsh 47-yard line.
9 minutes remaining, third quarter.
Excellent job by the Defiance defense.
Smitty back on the ground left side, 45-yard line, a pickup of 2.
Some signs of spark on the Walsh offense, though, Mickey, to open the second half. And now let's see if the halftime adjustments pay off.
Here's the 45-yard line.
Bill Rico told me a very intelligent coaching staff always do a great job as far as making adjustments when needed, and they needed a few.
Smitty left side, hit, spins, 40-yard line. He needs 3 more for the first down, 3rd and 3.
On the stop, Warnke and Powers.
Smitty, hard running young man. Number 40.
40-yard line.
Watching. Breaks 2 tackles.
And 3.
And drags Warnke for another 2 or 3 yards. 3rd and 3.
Quick hitter Smitty going to come up shy of the first down by about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. 4th down for Defiance, and a 6-0 lead. Good charge, Casario and O'Neill on the stop for the Warriors.
Jamie Smitty, 6 foot, 190 pounds of muscle, senior for the Defiance Bulldogs. 10-1 on the season.
Wagner with a long count, needs about a yard and a half. O'Neill sneaks up, handoff Smitty, first down to about the 36-yard line, up over the left side.
Taken down by Joe O'Neill.
O'Neill and 1 key. First down.
O'Neill, the leading tackler for this Walsh team.
On the 36-yard line.
And he's been doing it for, we've watched him, Nicky, for a couple, 3 years. Joe O'Neill, number 32.
Handoff this time going out to the outside 30, 25. Casario brings him down at the 22-yard line. That's Dan Johnson, who has the only touchdown of the night on a 15-yard scamper and runs the same play that he broke for the Sixer and takes it down to the 23.
We'll see if we have this again. It's a counter play. And again, they concentrate on Smitty. They've been giving him the ball and piling up yardage. And you get the defensive pursuit going after number 40, and they bounce Johnson on that delay to the other side, and it's worked twice now. As you mentioned, Mickey, the first time paid her.
Number 40, Jamie Smitty.
Smitty, they pile him up, but he picks up 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. Interior line of Walsh makes the stop. Matt Tyler leads the charge. 6'2", 225, and a junior.
And Joe O'Neill.
Joe O'Neill hobbled a little bit after that tackle, looking for the defensive signals from the sideline as the Warriors
nice hand for Joe O'Neill.
Backed up a bit, Mickey. They're going to have to make a stand right now. This dingy Defiance defense, I don't know that the Warriors can score 2 touchdowns against them, the way they played defense and the way they tackle.
Handoff, and this time they stack Johnson up, straighten him up at the line of scrimmage, and shove him back. He loses about a yard on the play, so 3rd and 9 now for Defiance.
Looked like a semi-draw play, and you can see right there, Johnson ran right into about 8 tacklers. For a loss of 1, make it 3rd and 9. Defiance in a passing situation. They don't like those very well.
Wagner on the handoff. Smitty open, puts a move on. Inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. Big hole. Sprint left and come back with the draw to Smitty, and it was open.
Again, the way that they've been throwing the ball, without any success at all, you should have even thought of that draw play. Someone should have. I should have, but I didn't.
Sprint draw opens it up for Defiance as they go back on the ground, this time to Smitty with a quick hitter down to about the 8-yard line. A pickup of a yard, maybe 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal to go from the 8. Clock moving now, 4:45, third quarter. Defiance out in front, 6-0.
And again, Walsh has been stacking the line, anticipating the rush, but Defiance hasn't thrown the ball well at all this evening, Mickey, but hard to believe that Wagner's thrown for over 1,000 yards. Brad Wagner for Defiance.
Third and goal to go at the 4-yard line. 4:15, third quarter.
Defiance averaging 36 points a game.
Handoff Smitty, pile drives inside between the guard and the center. Gets maybe 2. 4th and goal to go from the 2.
While the Walsh Warriors averaging 26 points a contest. Of course, Walsh dropped down from Division I to Division II this year after they went all the way to the regional finals last year, losing to the eventual state champion St. Ignatius Wildcats.
Big play defensively for Walsh. Smitty, left side, touchdown.
12-0, 3 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Third quarter. And the killer play on that one was the counter play that Johnson broke into the Walsh secondary, set up these short bursts. Also the draw play where the Warriors had the Bulldogs 3rd and long.
That was the big one, the 3rd and long on the sprint draw to Smitty. They'll go for 2, 3:28 remaining. Handoff left side, they're going to come up shy of the 2-point conversion. So with 3:28 third quarter, 12-0 Defiance. We'll be back on WAI TV 29.
Defiance Bulldogs 12. The Walsh Jesuit Warriors 0.
The talk of Akron is live on your radio. One listen, you'll hear it. We share your dreams and want you to know. Hey Akron, you got it. The spirit of Akron on WNIR. Come on and listen to talk of Akron, WNIR.
Well, the Warriors find themselves down now 12-0 with 3:28 as Smitty caps a nice drive by the Defiance Ball Club. The Bulldogs holding on a 4th down fake punt and getting excellent field position, able to take it in from there. And now a poor kickoff by Defiance and goes out of bounds. And the flags are down.
Now that looks like one of your kickoffs.
True.
Never known for your expertise on kicking the ball, were you? Defiance defeated last year Division II champion St. Mary's Memorial 47-0 earlier this year.
This, my friend, is where the Warriors need to do some damage on this drive. 3:28 and down 2 scores against this ball club. Certainly, they could do it. But they've got to do something on this drive here.
Defeated Lima Shawnee 52-0.
The ball carrier, number 6, Rick Arnold.
Arnold on the carry picks up 2, 2nd and 8. Looked like a quarterback draw.
Pick up of 1 on the play.
A 32-27 win over Wapakoneta. They've been racking up the points all season, but I'm maybe more impressed with this defense that hustles sideline to sideline.
Big, strong, and quick. Reverse should open up. If
Wide
he can
open.
get outside, he could go.
Jeff Sign, one man to beat. Taken down after a nifty gain, 10-yard gain by Jeff Sign as he comes up hobbled a bit.
Number 21, Jesse Smith.
Excellent call from up top, taking advantage of the hard driving pursuit of the Defiance defense with a little trickery.
We can see again Jeff tucking the ball in, following his lead block and taken down after he gained that first down, ball resting on the Defiance 44.5-yard line.
Arnold on the sprint, fakes it, now he'll go deep. Nice pass, he's out there a little bit too far. Powers on the fly, down around the 10-yard line.
Overshoots his would-be receiver by a couple yards. Pressure put on Arnold late on that play by Adam Ward. Adam's only 5'10", 230 pounds, and he flattened Arnold at the end of that play. May have caused him to rush that pass a bit.
Arnold, couple step drop, flips it to the flat, 40-yard line, pick up of 5. Good route in the flat. 3rd and 5 now for the Warriors.
On the stop, number 38, Jamie Saxton.
Pass protection a little better the second half. Offensive line for the Warriors, anchored by Mike Verone, number 50, 6'3", 220-pound senior.
Arnold sprints right, keeps it 40. First down as he dives, going to be real close,
Well, let's see where
depending
they
on the
start.
mark.
Another critical mark here.
On the stop, number 30.
And I'm going to say it's about an inch short
He's got 4th.
with my eagle eye
1.5 inch.
vision from the crow nest. What do you say?
I will agree with you. A little bit short. But it puts the Warriors, regardless if they don't pick it up, in good shape. They'll have inches. 4th down, they have the ball at the 35, trailing by 2, and a nice drive stitched together here by the Warriors.
Last time they were in this situation, Arnold kept it on a quarterback sneak, converted the 4th and, or actually it was a 3rd and short situation then.
Need to get it on the quick count so the kids don't sit there in their position and get jumpy. Pile drive ahead here. Arnold sneaks it, 1st down and plenty. That's getting it up to the line of scrimmage, Randy. Getting it done quickly and move on for our next series of downs.
Good
job.
search by that offensive line.
Inside
the 34-yard line of Defiance. .1:15, 3rd quarter, 12-0 Defiance. Warriors, their best drive. Arnold through the air. Looks, got time. Looks, fires. Deep. Warnke. Got it.
Down. Beautiful job, Derek Warnke, leaping over his defender, and Walsh gets into the end zone and pulls to within 6 now. And again, good protection for Arnold, as you can see, plenty of time. Tight spiral, and Derek Warnke, 11, out jumping his defender, and 6 points.
Had him beat going away, ball a tad underthrown, and he comes back and out jumps the cornerback for the football and puts the first points up for the Warriors. 1 minute remaining, 3rd quarter. Warriors on the board. They trail 12-6. We'll have more.
Hi, friends. This is Bruce Brennan, inviting you to join me here on TV 29 every Monday night. That's when we talk sports with you, the Akron fans. And we welcome your phone calls. We welcome your opinions and comments in the world of sports. On the Browns and quest for the playoffs here in the 94 season. The Cavaliers season has begun. And will there be a baseball season in 95? Not for sure. We'll see. Tell it like it is with Brennan on Monday nights here on TV 29 from 6 to 7.
12-7 our score with the extra point as the Warriors trail by 5 with a minute to go, third quarter. And
offensive
Randy?
Front wall. Cruikshank, Manley, Kozlik. They're getting it done in that series. Giving Arnold some time to view the field and pick out his receivers. And that's what he didn't have in the first half. Walsh right back in this one, trailing 12-7.
Beautiful kickoff. Smitty back at about the 6. Up the middle, got a hole, look out. 40, 45, crosses midfield, breaks a tackle up the sideline, and down he goes at about the 30-yard line.
No flags on the field. You can see that one as they set up immediately. That front wall did the job. Smitty picked his way through it and turned on the Jets. You watch it. Excellent job of following his blockers and good balance at the end of that run. He's a fine one, number 40.
49 seconds, ball down at the 30. Again, Walsh Jesuits defense. Backs against the wall, they give it to Johnson, and he picks up 4 yards to the 27.
Taken down by Joe O'Neill, state-class wrestler, as a lot of good wrestlers at Walsh Jesuit, Mickey.
They do have a good wrestling team, don't they?
2 years in a row.
Clock moving, 20 seconds, third quarter. 12-7, Defiance. The long kickoff by Smitty sets him up in business here deep in Walsh territory. Wagner on the keeper to the 25. It'll be 4 yards shy of the first down, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. 1 to go in our regional championship on WAI TV 29. We'll have it for you after this break.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Hi, this is Stan Pyatt. Join me tomorrow morning for your chance to win a custom-built pool table worth thousands of dollars from Clark & Son Pool Table Company on Cleveland Avenue in Canton. Sponsored by the Cotton Club Bottling Company, home of the legendary Cotton Club Less Sweet Ginger Ale. Turn me on tomorrow morning for your chance to win a custom-built pool table from Clark & Son Pool Table Company and WNIR.
The talk of Akron, WNIR.
Another shot of this kickoff return. And watch the way that he follows Johnson's block. Jamie Smitty. And Mickey, number 40, is almost single-handedly handled this fine Walsh Jesuit team.
With the help of his offensive line.
Oh yeah, those guys too. Of course.
Done a pretty good job.
I'm always the one that talks about the offensive line.
Don't give me that. First, third down and 4 for Defiance at the 25-yard line. The Warrior defense digs in. Wagner, draw play, Smitty, trying to get a bounce to the outside. Casario has him and drops him right there.
Big play by Casario, number 45, coming up from his linebacker position. Trying that draw play, Mickey, maybe going to that well once, twice, too often now. Walsh getting accustomed to that play.
Those spaghetti eaters always make the big plays, don't they?
I knew it. I knew it before the night was over. I'd have to hear about the Paisanos.
Fourth down. Wagner going to go the option. Keeper chopped down.
O'Neal. Big hit. And the Warriors will take over. 11:23 to go, fourth quarter. And Joe O'Neal, I like that young man. And
Irish kids are pretty good, too.
All they do is they bring him to the game in a cage. They wave some red meat in front of him to coax him out of the cage, put the shoulder pads on him, and turn him loose. Joe O'Neal.
Randy, that was as critical for Defiance to get some points on that. They did not take advantage of that long kickoff by Smitty.
Now it's our turn to get some offense, and forgot to snap the ball. Very important that the center knows what the cadence is. Very important. One of the first things you teach the kids.
Brings the ball back to the 20-yard line. First and 15.
12-7. Walsh gets on the board with an Arnold Kawarnke pass.
If you're a guard, Mickey, or a tackle, maybe a split end, you don't really have to know what the cadence is, but the center should know.
Warnke, there's your quick hitch. Pass is low, incomplete.
They'll make it 2nd and 15. Ball on the Walsh 20-yard line. 12-7. Fourth quarter action, regional final. Division II regional final.
Randy, they've got that flat pass that was open earlier in the ball game. Let's see if they don't come back to that here before this one is over. Arnold, straight drop, looks. There it is. 25, 30.
Goodbye.
Up the sideline. 50.
Good angle for Defiance.
Dropped him at the 25-yard line.
31, and again, 2 times tonight. The first time misfire, this time a big play. Govell taking that pass and scampering down the sideline. What? You called it? You're going to tell me you called it. Here it is again.
That was the one that was open earlier. They come back to it. He's got me wired up here, and I don't blame him. 25-yard line. Great job. Warriors in business. Back to the run. Rottinghouse.
That ball carrier. Rottinghouse.
Defiance defense been ruthless against the run this evening. Bud Rottinghouse, last year, as we mentioned, was the lead blocker for Matt Lloyd. This year, Rottinghouse has been the featured running back for the Warriors, but tonight it's been tough going against this rugged Defiance Bulldog defense. And as you said, Mickey, if they're going to get it done, I think they're going to have to get it done on the arm of Arnold and the receiving of the Walsh wideouts.
Arnold is stuck on the keeper. Picks up a couple of yards. It'll set up a third down, and let's call it 6 for the Warriors. Down deep at the 22-yard line of Defiance. 9:30 to go in the ball game.
He's got third and the short second. Ball on the 22.
Large play.
There's that hitch to Warnke. He slips 20. The speed to the 15 to the 14-yard line. First down.
On the stop, number 23.
They move the chains again, and the Warriors are in business. And for the first time this evening, the fans on the opposite side of the field, Defiance, are quiet. As Walsh, 9 minutes to go in this contest, moving down the field, now in scoring territory.
Handoff, Rottinghouse got this time a hole, 10, breaks a tackle, 5, puts 6 on the board.
Bud Rottinghouse puts the Warriors on top, 13-12, with just under 9 minutes to go. And what a turn of events. It looked pretty tough there as the Warriors went down 12-0 to this powerful Defiance team, but they battled back, taking the lead. 8:47 to go. Vitito nails the extra point, and we have a timeout on the field. With the score, Walsh Jesuit 14, Defiance 12. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Ken Jurek, host of News Talk 29. I want to thank you for making us the #1 TV talk show in the Akron area all these years. You know, it's been because of you that we are as good as we are. Hey, you know why that is? We go ahead and we cover the issues locally, nationally, regionally. We have guests. We have excitement. We have you on the phone. You give us a call in, you join the action. We have a good time. And I want to thank you again for calling in, being a part of the action. News Talk 29 every night here at 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday. You got to watch. We're the best. Thanks all.
Dave Vitito to tee it up here now for the Warriors. He's done a great job punting and kicking off all night long, and he puts the Warriors up 14-12 with that extra point.
Let's remember the last kickoff. It's Smitty with the big return. Line drive taken in by Johnson this time, bobbled, and his knee was down. And Defiance will take over deep in her own inventory. Line drive kick paid off. Johnson unable to find the handle on it. Knuckleball. And watch right here. Knee down, ball down. Whistle blows.
First and 10 now for Defiance. They're pinned deep in their own territory at the 18. They go back on the ground, and now the Warrior defense fired up even more than they were earlier. Lead the charge and shut Smitty down for no gain.
Bo got up out of the seat and strolled over to the maroon and gold side of the field. Definitely on Walsh's favor right now. Second and 9 3/4 of a yard.
Wagner, one-on-one, goes down deep, passes incomplete at the 40-yard line.
Excellent coverage by Sign.
Sign with him stride for stride at the 40.
Number 3, Jeff Sign. His father played running back for the Garfield Golden Rams 2 years ago, and I played against him. And after he was done playing us, I don't think he wanted to play again. He was so tired from all the running. Don Sign, Akron Garfield. Great, and now Jeff is following in his dad's footsteps.
Wagner is punished back at the 15.
Tyler crashing in from his defensive end position, and Defiance suddenly coming apart. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go, and minus yardage on that series.
And the Warriors should come away with excellent field position. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Powers back on the Defiance 40-yard line, comes up, fair catch. 43 will take a timeout. Warriors 14, Defiance 12.
The talk of Akron is live on your radio. One listen, you'll hear it. We share your dreams and want you to know. Hey Akron, you got it. The spirit of Akron on WNIR. Come on and listen, the talk of Akron, WNIR.
7:12 to go in the ball game. The Warriors out in front 14-12. They go on the ground. Rottinghouse cuts inside, breaks a tackle. 38-yard line, a pickup of about 5. That's what they need to do.
Wing T formation. Nothing too fancy, just hard-nosed blocking and running. And you're right, Mickey, they need to establish some rushing right now and eat some time off the clock. Just over 6.5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Walsh 14, Defiance 12.
Arnold has had some nice runs. We'll see if he doesn't get the call sooner or later here as Rottinghouse drives it up over the left side for a couple. 3rd down and 4 for Walsh.
Andy Dunn leading the blocking that time.
There's Rottinghouse on the carry.
Also good work by Dave Manley, 6'5", 270-pound senior. And you college recruiters, remember, these are good students as well. Wow!
Arnold on the keeper. They blow in and hit him at the 40. A loss of a couple. 4th down.
Adam Schlady coming in, number 63. Vitito in to punt the ball. Deep. Smitty.
Vitito with a nice punt, hits at the 15 and comes to rest at the 13. 5:21 remaining in the ball game.
Nice punt. Again, almost a pooch punt because you don't want it to go into the end zone, pinning Defiance deep in her own territory. And as we've seen all evening long, Mickey, Defiance, a very run-designed team. Although, believe it or not, Wagner over 1,000 yards throwing the ball, but he's been miserable through the air this evening. Wow.
Batted down and pretty close to being picked off.
Number 33,
John Subity, number 33, had the ball thrown right in his face. Wagner just not getting it done through the air. 2nd and 10.
Subity is 6'1", 200-pound sophomore. Wagner hands off again. Your number 1 back inside there. Smitty picks up a couple. 3rd and 8.
The complexion of this game has changed entirely. As we mentioned in the opening quarter, Defiance had dominated the line of scrimmage, and these young men really came out to play. Walsh, however, after some adjustments, Coach Reardon stacking up the defensive line, and since that point has really slowed down this Defiance offense. Coming up after the game, of course, we'll have those people from Wyatt Auto Parts, the parts people, and the high school sports people. We will pass out that beautiful trophy, make a decision on who wins the beautiful trophy, that is. Brought to you by Wyatt Auto Parts. 4 minutes, 48 seconds, and we'll take one more timeout and close this one out. Don't touch your remote.
Hi, everybody. This is Steve Jones. I'd like to invite you to join me every Friday evening from 6 to 7 on WAI-TV 29 for the Hunting and Fishing Show live. We'll do live call-ins. I want you to send me pictures of your hunting and fishing expeditions. We'll talk about our local lakes, and we'll talk about our local hunting areas. We'll have a lot of local people in here to talk about a lot of local things. And that's all right here every Friday evening at 6 o'clock on WAI-TV 29.
I want to remind everybody about your car show coming up on Sunday once again.
8 p.m. Auto Care. Talk with the pros. And remember to tune into that handsome, good-looking, souvenir, Handy Randy Lipscomb every Sunday night at 8.
Set up a screen and a pass is thrown incomplete.
Of Wagner to Smith, incomplete.
Fourth down now, and the Warrior defense holds. 4:45 remaining in the ball game.
Defiance running out of time. And the boy, Mickey, they just haven't done it at all in the air.
Again, the Warriors will come away with good field position. Powers back at his at the Defiance 44-yard line. And Smitty gets a nice kick, driving Powers back to the 50. Got room to run, fumbles, and able to haul it in.
Whoa, the old heart had some tribulations there for a moment.
Powers, wow, did a great job able to gobble that ball in.
Yeah, it keeps it exciting for the folks that bought the tickets, that's for sure. Excellent punt by Smitty, driving Powers back. And really took Defiance out of that deep hole. Now we'll see if we can get the Warriors' rushing attack cranked up again.
Back to Rottinghouse, left side, 50, 49-yard line of Defiance. About a 5-yard pickup.
Go Belt, the big lead block. Opening things up, and give credit to number 31 for that 4-yard gain.
And he had that big catch and carry that set up the second touchdown for the Warriors. Go Belt out of the backfield with a beautiful run in the fourth quarter. This time he's stuck at about the 49-yard line, but the clock continues to run. 3:35 remaining in the ball game.
Big hit by Ron Hammersmith, number 32, inside linebacker. 6'1", 250-pound senior. This Defiance team, Mickey, dominated with 12th graders. Walsh, lots and lots of youngsters on this team. At the skilled positions particularly.
Little bit of motion, handoff, Rottinghouse cuts inside 45, and that'll do it for the Warriors. He'll come up about 1.5 yards shy of the first down, so a punting situation coming up for the Warriors. The clock moving, 2:45 remaining.
Rottinghouse, 6 foot, 210-pound junior. And again, some of the Warrior players were hoping that we would go for that fourth down, and you've got to punt the ball in this situation. 2 minutes, 23 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Pin them deep.
Good snap. They hold up for the return, and Vitito gets away. Smitty trying to run it down, now picks it up. He fumbles the football. Back loose, and the Warriors recover. Critical error by Smitty.
That just might do it. Defiance deep in her own territory. Smitty has done it all evening long, but stripped of the ball. Casario, and that young man has been awfully active. Number 45, we've called that number many times this evening. With that big strip,
Pat Robinette, I believe, pounced on it for the Warriors. A big recovery. They have it. First down, 1:50 in the clock moving. Rottinghouse trying to cut outside, and they chop him down at about the 7, maybe the 6-yard line.
Diving forward after that tackle, and again, all the Warriors have to do now is just control the line of scrimmage as Defiance calls another timeout.
We'll take a break. 1:38 left in this one. Warriors by 2.
this is Stan Pyatt. Join me tomorrow morning for your chance to win a custom-built pool table worth thousands of dollars from Clark & Son Pool Table Company on Cleveland Avenue in Canton. Sponsored by the Cotton Club Bottling Company, home of the legendary Cotton Club Less Sweet Ginger Ale. Turn me on tomorrow morning for your chance to win a custom-built pool table from Clark & Son Pool Table Company and WNIR.
The talk of Akron, WNIR.
News Talk 29, weeknights at 10 on TV 29.
.138 to go in the ball game. The Warriors have played good football here in the second half, dominated play, and they lead 14-12. They had a couple of big plays that have put them in the league as they really got pounded in the first half by this Defiance ball club, but out of the locker room came up fired up. And on the keeper, Arnold going to get outside and score.
Huh. Bootleg, fake reverse, and the Defiance players were strewn all over the football field. You watch it. Good fake by Arnold, and good job by our cameraman for sticking with it and not getting faked out as the Warriors put this one away. 1:31 to go, and
tremendous block, Randy, by Gobalt, getting him outside for the touchdown.
You know, we've got to consider number 31 for that Wyandotte Auto Parts player of the game. A lot of players we've got to consider, like number 6, Rick Arnold. We've got to work from cut out now. 21-12 as a 9-point lead with 1:31 to go. It would have to be disaster.
Watch this block right here. Tremendous.
Good fake by Jeff Sine. 31 keeping the helmet in front of the would-be tacklers. You're right. Excellent work. Springing Arnold for the TD.
Drives him with his right shoulder a little bit, then cuts his legs out from under him.
Reminds me of
letting Arnold go in for the score.
What do you think? Who did I see block like that? Oh, me! Why didn't you remind me of that? What? What? 21-12, 1:31 to go in this regional final. Mansfield, Ohio. Vinito getting ready to tee it up again, and deep for the Bulldogs, Smith and Smitty. I would anticipate another line drive or perfecto.
Smitty with the 15, 30, breaks it.
Oh no. Good angle by Warnke.
Vinito's have him 40 down at the 38-yard line.
That's exactly what Walsh didn't need, was to let the Bulldogs get in possession. Now, even worse would have been a touchdown, because then the onside kick, and you never know what would have happened. Now it's going to take some time to get in the end zone, and Defiance is going to have to air the ball.
Warnke and Vinito with a nice tackle. And Wagner going to have to air it out, and the ball is batted down by Casario.
Casario's another one. He's number 45. He's been doing it. Holy smokes. I wonder if we can go ask the people from Wyans if we can buy 2 or 3 trophies for this one. Or how about, Mickey, since it sounds like a young Italian lad doing the work out there, maybe you chip in for a trophy? No, I don't think so. What, am I crazy? 1:17 to go. Wagner rolls left, fires
deep. He's got his man open at the 20 and overshoots him. You know, he threw a beautiful pass, the very first pass of the ball game. I mean, almost like a pro, over the shoulder, perfect pass, and since then he has been
Well,
poor.
That took a great catch, though, by the receiver on that first play.
It was laid right in there. Right there.
He had to catch it over his shoulder.
Perfect pass.
Well, as usual, we don't agree.
Smitty sealed at the 40, 39, and that's it.
Under 60 seconds to go in this regional final as the Bulldogs will call another timeout. I believe, Mickey, that's their last timeout now.
Vince Marsh with the stop for the Warriors. 21-12, a minute remaining.
Now, I'm sprinting down the sidelines, and I want the ball to be laid out so I can catch it as I'm slightly turned. I don't want to have to catch the ball looking back over my shoulder.
The defender has the inside on the route. The defender's guarding him to the inside. The pass has to be thrown.
Wait a minute,
over
I don't want to
shoulder.
hear this. I want to watch the last play. I don't want to hear your explanation. Thanks. Good work, Tyler.
Tyler and Marsh both combined for the stop. I think what I need to do with you is hold weekly classes up until
Clinics,
next season.
football
exactly.
Fourth and 10. Defiance up against it on this play. Wagner, plenty of time. And thrown into the turf at the 21-yard line. The intended receiver is Smitty. And that'll do it. 59 seconds to go. And we'll move on. Next week, WAI TV 29. Because of passing like that. And great coaching. Nice job of coaching by Jerry Reardon and his staff, making the adjustments that needed to be made. Especially, I think, early on when they went to and stacked the defensive line and shut down the running attack of Defiance.
Arnold sits down at the 35-yard line. I believe they'll run one more, and that will do it.
Congratulations to the Defiance Bulls.
Let's go.